Japan is no shortage of powerhouse vocalists. Ado, Minami, Shina Ringo, and I think the next name to join that list is Kulana. In just a few years, Kulana went from being an unknown utaite to one of J-pop's most promising young talents. With her voice that blends incredible range and precision, Kulana has gone viral on social media and is racking up millions of views across the world. But who exactly is this pink-haired puppet girl? And why do so many people think she'll be Japan's next big singer? Like many other faceless Japanese artists, we don't know much about Kulana, not even her age. But considering that artists like Tsuki, Ado, and Kaf all began their careers around 14, it's likely that Kulana was around the same age when she started as an utaite in 2020. She began uploading covers to YouTube and Twitter, with her earlier covers having a much softer sound. Kulana got some decent traction for a new utaite. She covered several Ado songs and even had a few of her videos surpass 100,000 views. By 2023, more people began to take notice of her. Her cover of Darling became a breakout moment, with the chorus going viral. Kulana continued to make steady growth with both her vocals and confidence. With the help of Zuma, she then released her first original song, showing how far she's come in just 3 years. 2024 marked Kulana's transition from an amateur utaite to a serious up-and-coming artist. The year began with 2 high-profile features alongside Mason Des and John Yakitori, but the next big step for Kulana came with her solo release, Balalaika. A balalaika is a type of cocktail that's named after a Russian folk instrument, and the song leads into this metaphor both visually and lyrically. It's about patient seduction, and Kulana brings it to life with a performance that builds tension and goes from more restrained verses to this powerful chorus. Balalaika was her first real introduction to a wider Japanese audience, and it didn't take long for labels to take notice. Within a few months, Kulana was signed to a major deal with Sony Music. For her major debut, she was put alongside Giga, Teddy Lloyd, and Fake Type's Top Ham Hat Kyo, 3 artists who she was covering just years ago. What was even better was that this song was used as the ending theme for Pokemon. It got some traction, and Sony then made 3 versions with features to keep the momentum going. Shortly after Let Me Battle, Kulana released her first EP, Doll. Now, you've probably noticed that Kulana's avatar is depicted as a puppet, and that imagery isn't random. It ties into this EP and her identity as a whole. The puppet motif reflects how she'll make you feel, quote-unquote, possessed by the protagonist of the song. The 9 in her name then represents how she can handle 9 different vocal qualities. While she hasn't explained exactly what those 9 things are, it's clear that her greatest strength lies in her versatility. Kulana can shift tones and techniques with near-perfect precision. That's part of the reason why she's earned admiration from many Ado fans, even though her voice is naturally higher and her style is more controlled. Fast forward to August, and Kulana put out 3 new releases, one of which became another breakout hit. Her cover of the song Purpose was being used all over social media, both in Japan and overseas. It wasn't surprising since she had posted a video of the chorus around 6 months prior, and Kulana received a large number of DMs from fans overseas asking for a full version, and it was well worth the wait. For the official release, she teamed up with the original producer to create a newly arranged version. While the original Kafu tuning already had its charm, Kulana's interpretation really packed a punch. Purpose hit 10 million views in under a year, even surpassing the original song in views on YouTube. More recently, it made it into the Billboard Global Japan Top 100 chart in 11 countries. This was the world's introduction to Kulana, and by the end of 2024, her YouTube channel reached over 100,000 subscribers. She released a new song to celebrate, and fans online were describing her as one of Japan's best up-and-coming talents. Kulana entered 2025 with a growing online presence, and with it came rising expectations. But so far, each of her releases this year has felt like a step in the right direction. The year kicked off with Aimai. While I do think its chorus is on the weaker side for an electro-pop song, the soft, breathy vocals alongside the lighter piano bits in the verses definitely made up for it. Next came a cross-border collaboration with Korean singer Akugetsu, showing her label's intent to expand beyond Japan. Now, the song that really sold me on Kulana and my reason for making this video is NEO-LUDDITE. It was used as the ending theme for Your Forma, and just like with Balalaika, the cover features Russian imagery that stems from the anime. It's one of my favorite Japanese songs of the year, so please pause the video and give it a listen if you haven't heard it already. It captures everything I love about her voice, the contrast between soft and sharp, the attitude she slips into with ease, and her delivery when rapping. While it's slowly becoming one of her more popular songs, I'm hoping that if it gets a proper music video, it'll get the attention that it deserves. I'm convinced that Kulana is ready for her first big original hit, although I think that'll depend more on her label finding the right producer than Kulana herself. In the only interview she's given so far, Kulana has said that she's a negative person who doesn't have any big ambitions. Her priority is just to keep growing as a singer and maybe even try composing in the future. Kulana has since done another anime ending theme and recently surpassed 700 monthly listeners on Spotify. For someone who started just 5 years ago, this is only the beginning, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Kulana has in store for us in the future. Let me know what you think of Kulana, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe for more J-pop content. I've got YouTube memberships if you'd like to support the channel, and be sure to join my Discord server for all things J-pop and much more.